Okay, I have a website that sells products, right? Now I want to expand by selling my products on the marketplace. Now these are my products, so it's my descriptions, my titles, everything's unique to me. Now what's happening is, let's say I sell on Amazon. So Amazon ranks extremely well, and it turns out that these products are ranking above the products on Amazon are ranking above my products. Is there anything to do with that?
Well, that's unfortunate.
I mean,
I would change the content.
What, for the marketplace?
How?
I mean, basically, it's establishing that, it's looking at least that the owner of the content is Amazon, and that's why they rank very high. And B, it's my business, it's my products, and then I'm below myself. I mean, does that make sense?
You're not alone. So what you're talking about is basically syndicating content and having several sites, and some of them have a higher, let's say the website has a higher, stronger reputation than the other. Again, here, content is important, and it's important to have it unique, but if you have a couple of sites that are very similar or 100% similar, it makes most sense to make your site different. And in what capacity can you make your site different? What kind of niche is it? Can you go ahead and have a brilliant idea where, for instance, you would blend whatever product you want and advocate for a blender company? It happened before last year. Can you build a community around it that would be advocating for your product?
Yeah, but you still can't rank above Amazon, so, I mean, is there anything to do with that?
Well, I'm not saying it's guaranteed that you're going to be second or first or whatever, but look, this really comes down to having your site unique and giving something to the users that is really, that they value. Google really, we really don't look so much into which site it is that ranks. The most important thing for us is that the users find what they're looking for. So if you can offer them something a little bit more compelling, a little bit more interesting, it can be a tool. It doesn't have to be content. It can be a simple tool that's just brilliant. Or maybe you can use a sense of humor to make your site different. It really depends on the niche, right? I don't know what your product is. Might be not appropriate, but you might want to look into it.
Just one last question regarding recently Google puts in the results. They put the stars for ratings. How does the ratings affect your organic results?
So again,
Google product reviews or Google reviews on websites. How does that affect search?
Well, it's a more compelling. What you're talking about is rich snippets, right?
Sort of. I mean, right now you could go all around the web and your customers or whatever could leave feedback about your website. They could leave a product review, a website review.
I think he's talking about Hotpot, no?
Say again?
Hotpot.
Well, that's rich snippets. I guess rich snippets. I guess you'd call it that.
Yeah.
It's user-generated reviews on the website. Okay, so how does user-generated reviews affect search? But in other words, let's say my website has 100 reviews in Google. Does that affect me in any way? Or let's say it has bad feedback, bad ratings.
So not every website can actually really get a rich snippet because it needs to make sense, as in terms of it needs to have reviews. To have reviews, it needs to have it marked up properly, and it needs quite a few reviews. If you have a website with like 5 movie reviews and they all rank 5-star, that's not going to happen. I think it impacts SERPs in terms of more clear results. So the users find quicker what they're looking for, but I can't really, off the top of my head, Barry, what do you think?
About a month ago, New York Times article.
That's what I'm referring to, actually.
Yeah, so basically, it can only hurt you. Like very, 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 very negative reviews. But Google doesn't really get into how, because if you obviously want to spam your competitors. But they have different algorithms to figure out recently because of this basically, some article in the New York Times went through how this person was buying some product online through Google. They Googled it, they got to a site, they bought it. The guy pretty much said, I don't know, he pretty much scammed the person. And when the user said, I'm going to complain, I'm going to write about you on Google or whatever, the person's like, I actually like that because the more attention I get to my website, the higher I rank. So New York Times wrote about it. Google made a change within a week to their algorithm to go ahead and remove sites that have really, really bad customer service and reviews from the index, or to grade them. That's something different than I think the snippets, but I don't know if you have any more.
Hey, that's what I'm referring to. In other words, the same way it could hurt you, could have benefit you as well, if you're good. Let's say I'm 5-star across the board.
If it really, if it comes down to a concern, this is something I would definitely bring to the attention of the guys monitoring the web.
No, I'm just wondering if it's worth focusing on.
I don't really have a strong opinion on it either way, to be honest.
You want happy customers. That's
Okay, okay.